Hezbollah, or Party of God, was formed in the early 1980s during the tumultuous period of the Lebanese Civil War. This era was marked by intense conflict and instability, which created a fertile ground for the emergence of new political and militant groups. The group arose in response to the Israeli invasion of Lebanon in 1982, which aimed to expel the Palestine Liberation Organization, or PLO, from the country. This invasion significantly altered the political landscape of Lebanon, leading to widespread resistance and the formation of various factions. A coalition of Shiite clerics, activists, and former members of the Amal Movement, Hezbollah was established with the goal of resisting Israeli occupation and promoting Shiite rights in Lebanon. The group's formation was also influenced by the broader regional dynamics and the support from Iran, which provided ideological and financial backing. Hezbollah's ideology is rooted in a blend of Shiite Islamic thought, Lebanese nationalism, and anti-imperialist sentiment. The group is heavily influenced by the Iranian Revolution of 1979 and follows the teachings of Ayatollah Khomeini. Its founding documents emphasize the importance of jihad against perceived oppressors, primarily Israel and Western powers, positioning itself as a defender of Lebanon's sovereignty. In its early years, Hezbollah engaged in guerrilla warfare against Israeli forces and their Lebanese allies. The group gained notoriety for its military operations, and also conducted a series of kidnappings of Westerners in Lebanon, which drew international attention. Throughout the 1980s, Hezbollah's military capabilities expanded, partly due to support from Iran and Syria. As the Lebanese Civil War raged on, Hezbollah became a dominant force in southern Lebanon. The group built a strong local support base by providing social services, including healthcare, education, and infrastructure, particularly in Shiite-majority areas. This dual approach of military resistance and social welfare helped solidify its influence in Lebanese society. Hezbollah's persistent resistance efforts culminated in the Israeli withdrawal from southern Lebanon in May 2000. This marked a historic moment and a significant victory for the group. This event not only bolstered Hezbollah's standing in Lebanon, but also resonated deeply across the Arab world, as it was widely viewed as a successful model of resistance against foreign occupation. Following this, Hezbollah sought to expand its influence regionally, leveraging its newfound prestige and positioning itself as a key player in the ongoing resistance against Israel. This strategic move allowed Hezbollah to gain more support and resources, which would later play a crucial role in the 2006 Israel-Lebanon conflict, further solidifying its role in the region. Tensions escalated again in 2006, leading to a full-scale war between Hezbollah and Israel. The conflict saw both sides mobilizing their military forces, preparing for a prolonged and intense battle. The conflict was sparked by the abduction of 2 Israeli soldiers by Hezbollah, an act that ignited a fierce response from Israel and drew international attention. The ensuing 34-day war resulted in significant casualties and widespread destruction in Lebanon, with many civilians caught in the crossfire and infrastructure heavily damaged. Despite the devastation, Hezbollah emerged with a narrative of resilience and defiance, celebrating their perceived victory against a more powerful adversary. This conflict further solidified Hezbollah's status as a formidable national and regional actor, enhancing its political influence and garnering support from various factions within Lebanon and beyond. Political ascendancy. In the years following the 2006 war, Hezbollah transitioned from being primarily a militant group to a significant political player in Lebanon. It secured seats in the Lebanese parliament and participated in the government. Despite being labeled a terrorist organization by some countries, Hezbollah maintained a strong support base, leveraging its military successes and social services to gain political legitimacy. The outbreak of the Syrian Civil War in 2011 saw Hezbollah actively intervene on behalf of the Syrian government, further entrenching its regional influence. The group's involvement was driven by its strategic alliance with the Assad regime and the desire to maintain a foothold in Syria, which is crucial for the logistics and support of its military operations against Israel. As of 2023, Hezbollah continues to be involved in various regional conflicts, including tensions with Israel and the ongoing complexities of the Syrian conflict. The group faces challenges from both domestic and international fronts, including economic crises in Lebanon and pressure from countries like the United States and Saudi Arabia, which oppose its influence in the region. Today, Hezbollah remains a powerful force in Lebanon, balancing its role as a political party and a military organization. It continues to provide social services while navigating a complex landscape of regional politics, sectarian divisions, and economic challenges. The future of Hezbollah will likely be influenced by its relationships with regional powers, domestic stability in Lebanon, and its ongoing conflict with Israel.